you doing this, my friend? They don't want to see my face. For some reason, this phone, I am totally sold. When will I play a coin pusher with the $100 million chip? I know, wouldn't that be nice? Oh man, on Facebook, I still get a lot of comments from people that aren't real familiar with my setup, and I think that they get confused again. Guys, if you've never seen this before, I'm not in my house. There's videos out on both Facebook and YouTube that show where I'm at. I'm not public out of my choice of where I'm at, just because I don't want everybody in social media land to think that I'm coming out with money when I'm not, and have a little Louisville slugger ready for me in the back of my head. But I'm not at a casino. I've never seen one of these at a casino. The only time I've ever seen one of these on anything remotely close to it was a Carnival cruise. This is just basically it started off at a place of business that people would pitch in like a progressive. Not the place, people would come in and everybody would pitch in $50 a piece. They would all agree to a certain amount of quarters, roll the dice, see which order you go in, and you win what you can win back. That's the whole high risk coin pusher start. I found out about it. I started playing it. I didn't really do the best job of explaining it because I just wanted to, I knew it was going to be a hit, and it was. Like I said, there's probably like 20, 30 channels out there playing high risk coin pusher. But it's bounced around. It's actually in an office now. I'm literally in an office. This isn't something that people from the public come in here and play. I am playing for real money, and I'm losing real money. I have kept it authentic since the beginning. However, it's all done. I pay monthly. If I'm up, I'm hardly ever up. I'm hardly ever at the end of the month they owe me money. But if that would be the case, then I would get paid. If not, I pay them. I also pay the people that come up here after hours to sit with me. I give them a tip. So that's the reality behind it. I'm not claiming there's a casino sound in the background because it started as a gag, making fun of some other channels that had a loop casino sound. And then I started liking the ambiance of that so much that now I just can't, I don't even think about it. I literally turn the casino sound on, and I can turn it up and down. It can get loud, it can get low. So I just want to put that out there so everyone's on the same page. Believe me, if anything, I'm too honest. I never had to be. I could have went with the whole stitch that I'm in there. I'm playing for $1 million. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. The reality, if you watch me, I hardly ever win, and when I do, it's great. But in the long run, I'm definitely down. So that's it. So just want to put that disclaimer out there. All right, I think people are back on YouTube again. Guys, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and get started. If you're just tuning in, $500 is the max. Right there, we got to get it. And we got Detroit, we got San Francisco. I picked Detroit. Basically, the winner would be the first helmet to come across first. If Detroit, in my case, wins and comes off, whatever cash comes off before the helmet came off, I won. These two bags here are called live stream bags, basically because they put them in here for the live stream. If I win both the silver and the gold bag, I then let you all pick. I'll do my best to describe what I feel in it, and whatever one I pick, I get the contents inside of that bag. All right, hopefully we're caught up to date. Let me, and YouTube is not doing it. I apologize, guys. I'm having a heck of a time here. So what's the current score on the 49ers game? Is Detroit still winning, or is Is 49ers winning now? There you go, Max. Yeah. If you don't mind, just kind of sometimes thanks. I don't even know what to say. Just thanking him for being a good person, and we'll leave it at that. That's most heroes don't wear capes. The truth is, for the longest time, I used to do my best to help out everyone I could. I did my best to donate to GoFundMe's. I did my best to do a bunch of giveaways, and then I ran into the situation I did. We don't need to rehash it, and I haven't been able to do it, but I will very soon. But thanks to people like John and Wendy and Misty, and I mean just so many that have been there for me and had my back. They've kept the appreciation and everything going for this channel. It's helped me out tremendously, and I'm forever going to be thankful and grateful. Got a pretty even match so far. I'm dropping straight down the middle, guys. So if you're not familiar, oh, San Francisco with a big leap forward, which is not good for me. Oh, and the Lions just went to the sidelines. Get back in the game, Detroit. Where are you going? Bring Barry back. Give him the ball. Oh, gold bag is down. Let's get the silver bag. At least I'll win something. I found other channels. I don't watch, not like John and We Play You Wins and people like that. I'll watch definitely, but for the most part, I try not to watch other people's channels because I just, for a bunch of different reasons, I don't want to take an idea that maybe they have and then, you know, look guilty, because I always prided myself having the first channel to feature the high risk wind pusher or whatever, and a lot of things. But back when it first started in other channels, I noticed that one of the channels, the coins were dropping like a whole bunch at a time, and I was like, how is that possible? Like, literally, how is that possible? Because it's just a single coin slide. Well, ask and thee shall receive. Mr. Mike, which Mike, if you're new, you probably, that name doesn't mean anything to you, but if you're old, you know what I'm talking about. He's basically the man. He doesn't own it, but he's the manager of all of it. He's one that I can thank for giving me permission to have a channel, basically. But he figured a way for me to do it, and it's very generic and it's funny. And if I had a video on me right now, you would laugh, because I literally have my arm in over top of the top that opens up inside. Luckily, you know, I'm 6'2" and I can reach down in there pretty easy. But then on the Price is Right, basically it just took the token thing out and you can reach down. Silver Strike, you can't do it. There's no way of doing it. But it's cool and makes a nice mix up. But what was happening is people were watching the other channel and the quarters were coming in super fast in a bunch and there was a lot of action. And then they would see me and I'm literally playing like this, one at a time, and they were like, hey, you're too slow. Drop more quarters. Alright, so I am almost out of quarters. Unfortunately, San Francisco has the lead at the moment. Detroit is getting blocked by the bag, the football. It's rigged. I heard the NFL was rigged, and I think it is. The check's written. That was my last quarter, guys. I want my money back. Don't be afraid. You got it, Kevin. I know, it's wrong. So, my beautiful wife has been on my butt. Most of you all know, some of you don't. I have 3 German Shepherds. Maxie is the oldest. She's a black and silver. Then we have Bella. Bella's a year younger. She's tan. And we ended up with the pup, Storm, and he's all white. So it's super cool. And he's a male. Two females and a male. It's super cool that we have most of the color options, but they are spoiled. I can't even. I know there's people that go above and beyond what we do, but my lovely wife has them. That's her children too, Gray and the dogs. Well, she's been on me about giving them a bath. And Bella is the only one that's good with getting bath. She likes water. Storm is afraid of it, and Maxie is afraid of it. So we accepted the challenge last night. Bella was first. She did good. Sat there, went through it. Glenda tried something new this time that she had seen. She put some aluminum foil. They have a bathroom downstairs that we use just for them, but she attached aluminum foil to the side of the shower and oh, we got the silver bag. There's a little bit of luck. We at least got the mystery bag and put peanut butter on it. So the idea is that distracts them while you're giving them a bath. So it worked good for Maxie. Maxie's the oldest. She's 9. But then it came time for Storm. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I have never seen a dog so petrified in my life. Now keep in mind, he's only a year old. He's still a pup, really, but he, soon as that water hit him, cried like he just got bit by a snake. And I had hold of him, trying to comfort him. He dove, put his manhood parts in my forehead, and was clawing his way over top of my head. Fell down. The bathroom was already soaking wet from giving the other 2 dogs. He was not having it. So I ended up throwing in the towel, and I basically just took a cup of water and bathed him that way. But I was so stressed out. And San Francisco's they're pretty much right there, guys. I mean, Detroit unfortunately has a blocking thing going on right now. Glenda said, turn on some music, something nice." And then she said, "Turn on Boys to Men." And it's so funny because I couldn't tell you the last time I listened to Boys to Men. I love Boys to Men. I just, as a kid growing up, I love, they were just awesome. But obviously, as time goes on, you lose track. Anyways, I say all this because, my goodness gracious, I forgot about how you could put a soundtrack of Boys to Men on, and it will take away any bit of stress that you have. It's gone. Me and her were like in a monk-like state of meditation by the time like the third song came on to them. And man, I forgot. Everybody thinks music from their generation's the best. I've never really thought the music from my generation was the best because I always liked 70s music too. But man, when it comes to Boys to Men, I don't think that there's any other bands that style that has that just the sound that they make together is just amazing. But so we binged Boys to Men for the rest of the night. We got over the storm scratching us all up and being a pud and played some pool. Enjoyed the rest of our evening. So there you go. There's my doctor tip. My unqualified doctor tip. If you're stressed out, turn on Boys to Men. Now, looks like we're gonna need to get the mystery bag. San Francisco is at the 5-yard line, and San Francisco won. Goodness gracious, Detroit just didn't have a chance. Detroit didn't have a chance. Unfortunately, they were just getting blocked. It probably didn't help by the fact that they went from center field to the sideline, trying to run up the sideline there. They were running into referees and cameramen and football players. That's all right. I lost 250, so I have to redeem myself now, and hopefully we can get the live stream bag. So give me a moment. Let me get down here and clean this out. Now, I do remember, I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, and I hate it if I am saying this incorrectly, but I went to school in Charlotte. I lived in Charlotte for 2 years, and I also went to school in Atlanta, Georgia for about 6 months. I think I'm pretty confident Boys to Men is either from Charlotte or they live in Charlotte. It's one of those two things. But one of the things I found interesting, on YouTube, if you watch, if you listen to a song, it will give you touring dates. Like, Ticketmaster, you can see them such and such. And Boys to Men is still touring. I know the one gentleman, the bass, I'm not good with it. The falsetto, whatever. The tall gentleman that has the deep voice. I know he's got a lot of problems with back surgeries and stuff, and that's the reason why he had to retire. But I think every other of the original members are still torn together. I would love to go see him. All right, guys. So, had we have got this correctly, we would have got 400. So, I don't know if that 25 counts as or not. It doesn't matter. I didn't get it. We didn't get that. But this is what we did get. So don't run away yet. I need your help for one more thing. I need to pick one of these bags. Alright, so the silver bag, there's 1, 2, there's 4 chips in the silver bag, and that's it. I don't feel any cash bills or anything like that. Now the gold bag, I don't know if that's a gold bar, silver bar, but that is definitely a bar of some sort. And then there's 1, 2, and 3 chips. Now I'm going to tell you, they don't make this self-explanatory or obvious. It's always a head game. So I can tell you they put this in here for a reason, because they either want me to think that it is silver or they want me to think it's gold. So this, it's still the same. Either or could be the winner. I mean, it's just hard to tell. But there's definitely, I can definitely hear it. All right, so if you can just leave a comment down below and just put silver or gold, which one do you think is the winner? Silver or gold? We'll give it like 5 minutes or so or less, and then we'll see what. Remember, if you're not familiar, we stream on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. So I'm live on both right now. So we'll match up. We're 1 for 1. There's been 2 times that I'm aware of that both Facebook and YouTube agreed on a bag. The first time they agreed, you all were right. Then the last time that they agreed, it wasn't the winner. Outside of that, it's just hit or miss. So let me pull this up over here. Oh! Hey, Aaron says go for gold. Debbie says silver. Richard says gold. Hey, Mike. How are you, sir? Alright guys, super quick too, just as a friendly reminder, I will be coming off before 10 o'clock. Please, if you're on YouTube, Wendy just posted the link to John's channel. Please go over to the premiere of John's newest video. It's pre-recorded, but John will be on there to answer any questions you may have. I'll be there. Please go show him some love. Coming to you from New York, New York. An amazing man, amazing heart, amazing family. And I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, but I do know, I don't know if it's to this video, but I do know John is doing a fund for autism. But I'm not sure if it's this video or if that's coming up. And I apologize, that's my ADHD kicking in because I really don't remember. But if you could go over there following this, I'd greatly appreciate it. San Francisco 1-3. Oh, wow. Well, Mike, only thing you missed is pretty much us losing. Hey, Mike. By the way, I'm glad I got you on here. So, Mike, Wendy, Misty, Thursday, Friday at the latest. So, if there's a reason why your stuff hasn't showed up, it's because unfortunately it hasn't been shipped. Uh, but this week is the week that I can actually do it. Um, I can get maybe email you all and tell you a little bit more. I think most people know why, but this week it'll go out. It's going to be sent out priority mail. So it's 2 to 3 days to get to you all. Mike is actually pretty close to me, so it might be quicker for you. But I found the mail system is kind of weird. Like, I could send something to say Winchester, Virginia, which is 10 minutes from me, but it will go to like Harrisonburg, PA, then Norfolk, nor Richmond. It's weird the cycle how that goes. I never did really understand that. The logistics of it I don't understand the logistics, but so being close doesn't always mean it's going to be faster, but theoretically it should be. Oh, thank you, Abby. I got poked fun of from my last live stream story about the toilet overflowing when I was having problems with my hernia or whatever it is. TMI, too much information. I guess I don't have a filter. I'm trying to say where are we at with gold will have a silver bar, so I'm saying silver, Mark saying silver. Thank you, Wendy. There we go. There's the link to John. All right, guys, let's finish this up. There's 3 minutes till John's premiere. It looks like silver is the winner, so let's do this quickly because I don't want to miss a minute of John's premiere. I try to time this perfectly. Somebody said this is silver. Let's find that out first. And you, sir, were correct. Let's see what this means. That's a beautiful guess. Theoretically, this should be the loser. Whatever is in the silver bag, I get to keep. Right now, I am negative $250. Will I come home with money? You know what? I'm not complaining. I was kind of taken back for a second because I haven't seen these 50 chips in a very long time. Like they dug these out of the grave. But that's $200. So basically we're just negative 50. I'm happy with that. Great guess, everybody. Thank you all so much, guys. Again, the link to John's video is up. I'm going to shoot over real quick. I'll be there. I'd love for y'all to join. I'll be live again tomorrow, Monday, and I got some permanent in concrete schedule to announce tomorrow. So I hope to see you all tomorrow. But please, I hope to see you now on John's channel. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for your support, and hopefully I'll see you here in a few minutes. Thanks, guys. Good night.